Peace, greetings, Aries. You guys are my last sign. Last but not least, I love you all so much. So welcome to Tarot Tuesday. We're going to see what the next 7 days has for you with our lucky 7. All right. We're going to dive into the underlying energies for your archetypal energy. We have the Saboteur. And so this is highlighting some somewhat self-destructive thought patterns, belief systems, and ways of being that are holding our hot air balloon from being able to fully lift off. Okay, so we're highlighting our own fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it might bring to our lives so that we can actually make wise, healthy, and happy choices here with the 7 of Cups. We also have Defying Gravity. So again, seeking to elevate and wanting to overcome some of those lower aspects, like the Saboteur energy that would have you kind of sitting off woefully instead of excitedly anticipating the changes that come with new choices that are made. And so the overarching archetypes for this week, we have the Mediator and the Father. So the Mediator highlights your skill for seeing both sides of a coin and negotiating things with a level of fairness and strategy. All right. And so, being mindful of your own sabotaging ulterior motives and hidden agendas is going to be helpful in mediating some conversation, mending some bridge, and or being a person that holds space for something to be healed and bridged. Okay, so we have the Father energy, and this is really overcoming and being able to transcend any examples of abuse of authority and dictatorial control. I can't even say the word because dictators are not allowed in my space. And so maybe that has been a sabotaging energy for you that you are learning to mediate and to heal through so that you can see the new possibilities that are available to you. And so this really allows us to see the Father archetype as a being that has a talent for creating and supporting life and is a positive guiding force within the tribal unit. Okay, so maybe there's some father healing that's happening here. Let's see what the tarot has. We have the Two of Wands. So currently where you are, Aries, is as a fire sign, you're pretty much always holding that torch for yourself, right? With the Two of Wands, this is you using that torch to light the flame of another's and creating a shared vision, right? So the action that you're being asked to take, we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is usually about discord, just kind of feeling battered and bruised a little bit. And so again, that's why it's here under the Mediator card, because you're really maybe lighting the flame for yourself on the other side of things to do some reparenting, maybe around that father archetype, and allow yourself to rest and reevaluate in this Seven of Wands energy. So how this is going to come full circle, we have the Death card. We have transformation here. We have shedding old layers of skin and being reborn into a shinier version and example of one's own being. Okay, how you can utilize some of this to have a take-home message is we have Judgment here. And so I don't want to say that anyone's father is passing away, but if you have that experience this week or in the near future or in the recent past, I'm definitely sending condolences and love to you. This also could mean like really laying to rest the judgment that you have, um, maybe for the father archetypes in your life, um, really burying that old way of doing things and seeing things because that's what your father said or that's what your father taught you or what he used to do. We're really transforming that and allowing those old ways to go to rest so that we can emerge with our owl like wisdom and our wings spread anew. Okay. So the sexual magic we have first is the 10 of Wands. All right. So we started with the 2 of Wands to the 7 of Wands and now the 10 of Wands. So um, maybe you're carrying um, the burdensome flame of an old father energy in your life that needs to be put down and released. And so this would be a part of you defying gravity, all right? Really picking up the wands that are needed, like the 2 of Wands here, um, reassessing the wands that you have picked up along the way that have turned around and battered and bruised you, and then really, as you take stock of that, um, defy gravity by either transcending with all of that on your back and or releasing it so that you can have the one torch relit by the divine. Okay, so the rune that we have is fate. So there's some uncertainty, acceptance going to be necessary this week, as well as um, being okay with the unknowable, the unknown consequences that come with us releasing certain things. They may have positive outcomes in the end, all right? Is describing the labyrinth of life, right? And it's lined with time. Beautiful herb here that has dual connotation. And so as we enter this labyrinth of life, it's up to us to utilize our own wisdom and discernment to find our way through. And along the way, we may catch wind of other ways of doing things, but as we continue to walk this path, we get to distill ourselves and cleanse ourselves, shed old layers of our being, put certain things to rest so that when we come out of this labyrinth, then we are refreshed, rejuvenated, and we also have faith in the unknown because we've been able to follow it through. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you, Aries. I love you so much. Peace.